I'm just gonna reply back to um, a fellow infantry brother who brought up a good point with reference to the legal system and the justice system. Um, in my career, I always considered the justice system being a multidisciplinary um, component or puzzle of different disciplines from mental health to the police to corrections, social services, like that. But he brought up a good point. And the truth is that when it comes to actually like the courts or most people consider the criminal justice system, it doesn't equate necessarily because the truth is that it's not always justice that occurs in the court system, in the legal system as he defined it. And I gotta agree with him on this because I have seen it where unjust things have occurred as a result of implicit bias or decisions made by judges, or that the victim could not prove the victimization, or that the reverse of that, a prosecutor had more power and ability to, or more resources than the person being accused, resulting in an innocent person going like facing the death penalty. When we find out 30 years later or 50 years later, as the person's getting ready to be executed, they were innocent all along. He's right. I mean, the legal system is not always just, but that's our responsibility as the people, right? Is to stand up and say, "Hey, this is not right. This is not. We can't. We should not allow this. We should not allow our system to be unjust." Most courts will have Lady Liberty with her hand or something covering her eyes with the scales, right? And the scales dictating, at least I believe, are dictating the leverages and weights of justice as it pertains to right and wrong and what is the truth. But if you have enough money and power, you can rewrite the truth. You can make it something different, even though the people know that it's not true or not just. It's a matter of the haves and have nots when you look at the social approach to this and the complexity of the mental dynamic, the mental um the mental world, because it's a world of how people perceive what is good and what is bad. So my good and bad always refers back to my Christian belief, my belief in God, my belief in the Bible, and my belief in my testimony, and what my heart says. My heart says this is right or this is wrong, and that's why I stick to things, whether it be popular or not, because I believe that in my testimony, in my belief, my spirit, my Holy Spirit, I know what's right and wrong, and I struggle at times with being able to accept something that I know is 100% wrong and going with it. Um, that's probably what builds my character or the kind of person I am. That's probably affected my ability to have good business relationships with people, uh, or get better jobs because I always preferred to be honest and just say what happened and deal with it than try to weasel my way out of things. Like somebody said to me one time, I don't ever need to weasel my way out of things. I don't think anybody's better than me, or I don't think I'm better than anybody to just tell them this truth straight to their face. And if they don't like it, well, then they know where to go. So that infantry brother said something, and he's right. No, there's not necessarily always justice in our legal system, and I believe it's up to us, the people, to really make sure that balance occurs, and to seek the truth and to seek justice in our legal system. But I thank him, and I also thank for his input with reference to things that are going on and some of these videos that I'm posting. Talk to you guys soon, and it was a lot of talk, maybe a little confusing, but just our mindsets and diversity of thought and opinions that really matter when we start looking at culpability of guilt, and when we look at what is right and what is wrong. And now it's not just a court inside a courtroom, but now I keep bringing up to you guys, it's the court of public opinion, because many times people are prosecuted before they're found guilty by a jury of their peers. Nowadays, as a result of media and big, powerful people with a lot of money, they can find somebody guilty of something and that person actually be innocent. Talk to you guys soon.